Here with women's tennis coach Jeff Halberg. Coach, it's been a couple weeks since your ladies were in action to open the season. You had Carleton and Martin Luther and then St. Norbert. A loss there in those three matches. Again, kick off the season. Some good performances in those opening matches.
Yeah, I mean I was actually very pleased with our match against Carleton. We actually, the match was better than the 8-1 score. And we really did play some good tennis for a first match out of the blocks. Martin Luther, then, of course, we just came right in and we just followed through with that day and just played really well and got them. The next morning against Bemidji State, they were a little deeper than the previous year. They'd picked up 2 transfers from Northern State who played 1 and 2 and were very strong. But it ended up making it a very good match. I mean, it went right down to the wire. They ended up pulling it out 5-4. But I think that the ladies really learned a lot from that, and it was good preparation for what's going to be ahead for them. So, yeah, I was pretty happy with the weekend overall. Because, I mean, in the end, it's important that they get the experience they need so that, you know, when we come to those tough conference matches that, you know, they're unavoidable. It's just they're going to be challenging, and we got to be ready for it. They'll be ready for the battle. So we've made a lot of progress, and I'm pretty pleased with things so far.
From a scheduling standpoint, nice to have that week off. Now you haven't played since those 3 matches. You'll head into Saturday now with a non-conference match against Bethany Lutheran. But nice to have that couple of weeks to just work on things that maybe you saw in those 3 matches.
Yeah, but frankly, my players love me right now. They really appreciate having that weekend off because they know how time-consuming the season is. You know, they're all very committed and they're all put in a lot of hard work and stuff like that. But of course, you know, you rarely get to go home. They rarely get to see you know, friends and family and stuff like that in the season unless they come to a match to watch them play. So getting a little, you know, we're getting time to work on the things we need to before the next match. But at the same time, they get a little downtime too to kind of rest the batteries and just kind of get themselves recharged as the season goes forward.
You know, we talked a little bit on the men's side about the nice mix of upperclassmen and new players. It's the same on the women's side. Talk a little bit about what you've seen. Again, you've only played 3 matches, but talk a little bit about what you've seen from the ladies and what's impressed you so far.
Probably a few things. First off, my 2 captains, Grace Zachman and Lindsay Reinisch, have done a really good job of taking the reins of leadership within the team. They really complement each other well, and they're both playing really well. I think they almost that role has helped them to also feel a little more confident on court as well as showing that leadership off court. So that's been really nice. It's been painless in a way. They've just been great captains. The freshmen have really gelled magnificently well. Honestly, I don't know if I've had an easier season in terms of that, and their commitment right from the outset. The amount of time that the freshmen put into their tennis, you know, between the fall season and now was really a wonderful thing to see, and it helped them a lot. I mean, they've all made a good step forward from fall to spring, and made us a more competitive team. Because you know, as a coach, I don't have much control over that. You know, I can encourage them, but I can't step out on the court, and so they've got to want to do that, and they did. And so it right away helped us to be better prepared competitively, and they just support each other really well. It's been a lot of fun to be with them.
And that process continues on Saturday. You've got a big non-conference match against Bethany Lutheran at the Winona Tennis Center. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.